Problem number 7, we're using the triangle mid-segment theorem to help us find the value. We want to find the measure of DE, and before we can get to that point, we need to figure out, well, what does X equal? And if you recall, the mid-segment is DE. And we're going to use that idea in the theorem, which says that DE is half the length of AB. So when we set this up here, what we have is we have that 4x plus 1 equals half of 11x minus 25. And if you've watched any of the previous videos, you know that it's probably easiest if we multiply both sides by 2. So if we multiply 4x plus 1 times 2, and then we multiply 1/2. Sorry, I put an extra parentheses in there for no obvious reason. But the reason that we multiplied 1/2 times 2 is because the 2's cancel out. And now we just have 2 times 4x plus 1 equals 1 times 11x minus 25. And then we can use the distributive property to solve. So 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times 1 is 2. And over here, 1 times 11x is 11x. 1 times 25 is 25. And again, solve it the way your Algebra 1 teacher taught you. I'm going to move my letter to the left. So we can subtract 11x from both sides. And we get negative 3x plus 2 equals negative 25. And we can subtract 2 from both sides. And we get negative 3x equals negative 27. And finally, we can divide by negative 3. So x equals 9. But remember, the directions say, now that we've done all of that work to find x equals 9, we want to find the length of DE. So DE is 4x plus 1. So we're going to take our answer here of 9, and instead of writing x, we're going to fill in the 9. So 4 times 9 plus 1, and 4 times 9 is 36 plus 1, so DE is 37. I think I need to put the segment there, but 37. And let's do the measure of DE is 37. Same kind of idea on problem number 8. We want to find the measure of RT. So PQ, here is our mid-segment. We know that with our tick marks here and here, and here and here. So when we set this up, 15x minus 17 equals 1/2 of 23x minus 6. And by the way, if you're really using Desmos, it's probably easy enough to distribute the 1/2 when you use Desmos. But let's stick with the same way that we've been doing all of these problems, and that is, well, since it's 1/2, let's not multiply by 1/2, let's multiply by the reciprocal of 1/2, which is 2. So 2 times 15x minus 17 equals 2 times 1/2 times 23x minus 6. And we're going to, when we multiply the 2 times the 1/2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, or 2 times 1/2 is 1. That sets us up so that we can distribute And I'll write my 23x a little bit better. I won't forget the x this time. But we're going to distribute. And 2 times 15x is 30x. 2 times 17 is 34. 1 times 23x is 23x. And 1 times 6 is 6. And we will solve by moving the letter to the left. Again, you solve it the way your Algebra 1 teacher taught you. And when we do that, we end up with 7x minus 34 equals negative 6. So we'll move the 34 to the other side. And we get 7x equals 28, negative 6 plus 34. And then when we divide both sides by 7, x equals 4. And that's good and that's important. But remember what we're looking for is we're looking for RT. That's what the directions say. And RT in this particular problem is 23x minus 6. So now we're going to take our value of 4 that we just found, and we're going to put that into the x. So 23 times 4 minus 6. I need to switch over to the calculator for a second. Again, use Desmos. Use your calculator. 23 times 4 minus 6 gives us 86. So when we flip back here, the measure of RT, and I already forgot, is 86